United States government was to do what? Bring about the gradual extermination of African people. I want y'all to be clear that when the Civil War ended in April of 1865, the first act of Congress was to pave the way for the full extermination of Africans from this country. 10,000 babies are born every day in America. A significant number of them are of African descent. They're trying to eliminate that. And one of their biggest strategies is this right here, Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood. An organization started by a white cracker, Margaret Sanger, a member of the American Eugenics Society, to do what? Eliminate African life as much as possible. She said she wanted to get rid of all African children from this country. And guess where she went? The black church. The black church, believe it or not, brothers and sisters, helped Planned Parenthood get up and started. W.E.B. Du Bois. And in his defense, I don't think he knew what he was doing, but he was one of the first major scholars to endorse Planned Parenthood. This is a weapon of mass destruction. I don't want to in any way incriminate any sister here who's ever had, or any brother who's been a part of an abortion. I'm not talking morals, I'm talking politics. I'm saying we have to rethink this abortion thing that we're subjecting our sisters to, because according to the statistics, y'all, we are killing more Africans in the womb than we are on the corner. Abortion is responsible for the loss of more African life than homicide on the street. But we don't talk about that, and it's a conversation that we need to start having. In Africa right now, they pay black women $500 US to get a full hysterectomy. Right now, they want you mothers to open up your daughter's legs and let her get a HPV shot in her cervix to stop her from getting cancer. Do you really believe that they're trying to help your daughter stay safe? Why would the people that's trying to get rid of you help you to live longer? And speaking of immunizations, I keep telling y'all this, your child does not need immunizations to go to school. If you don't want your child to take shots, you got 3 strategies. 1, you get an exemption form from the pediatrician. 2, you download the exemption form yourself from the County Board of Health. And number 3, you can write a notarized letter and give it to the school secretary. And life goes on. You notice how our children be normal from birth to age 3? And then they get them 2- and 3-year-old shots, and now they never talk again, never socially interact again. That's why we got so much black autism. Most of us went to school, we never had an autistic classmate. Most of you my age, I'm 40 years old, we never had an autistic classmate. Now your children get 1 or 2 every damn year. Stop giving your children them shots. I want my elders, stop taking those flu shots. Stop the damn flu shots. Everybody I know, running to Walgreens, running to Rite Aid, running to CVS. They even got flu shot at the Chinese Stop and Go. You can get a flu shot with your shrimp fried rice now. Stop getting the damn flu shot. Because there's evidence, brothers and sisters, that suggests they put diseases in those immunizations. They're giving you time-release heart disease, time-release cancer, time-release diabetes, time-release epilepsy. Stop taking them shots. Even when we go to Africa, if you don't want the shots, you don't have to. There's an international exemption for them. In fact, I'm against our elders 65 and older going to Africa taking the shots. Because many of our elders who are that age and above who take them shots, they come back, they don't live too long after. Yes, indeed. Stop giving your children them shots. They don't need that. Immunology is based on the concept that I have to give you a little bit of the flu to help you not get the flu. I'm going to put a little bit in your body so your immune system can develop some sort of resistance. So when you meet the real deal, it'll be able to fight. Who in here believes that shit? So they're going to come out with an AIDS shot. I'm going to give you a little bit of AIDS so your body can develop resistance to it so you don't get it later. Brothers and sisters, stop taking them shots. My sisters, black women, listen to me. I want everybody to listen. There's some folks going around, and I respect their position, although they're wrong, who argue that there's no such thing as AIDS or Ebola. That is not true. These diseases are real. I know it for a fact because I know one of the top researchers in this country, an elder named Dr. Jack Felder, who lives in New York, who did research on the disease. AIDS and Ebola are real. The problem is that the test they use to tell you that you got it or not isn't reliable. Remember Magic Johnson? In 1991, on national television, as I sat watching in 11th grade, told the world that he had HIV. But he never developed AIDS because HIV doesn't cause AIDS. Magic Johnson has had so-called HIV for what, 20, 30 years now? Have you seen any symptoms of AIDS in Magic Johnson? He keeps gaining 50 damn pounds every year. Have you seen the neck on Magic Johnson? He can barely button his damn dress shirt. Does that man look like he got AIDS? I'm going to tell you what happened with Magic. Same thing is happening to a lot of us. We are taking the AIDS test at the doctor. And the doctor's not telling you that the AIDS test only tests for HIV antibody. The HIV antibody is an antibody that anybody can have in their body, but your immune system flushes it out normally within 48 hours. We all have cancer antibodies, but we get rid of them. Flu antibodies, but we get rid of them. You breathe them in through the air. They are in the environment. Since when does having an antibody mean you have the full-blown disease? So be careful. In fact, there's research from the U.S. Congress Office of Accounting that says if you are a heterosexual male, if you are a heterosexual straight male and you take the HIV antibody test, it's wrong 50% of the time. They said there's certain foods and drugs that if they are in your body, you will automatically get a false positive. I'm not telling you not to take the test. I'm saying be careful with taking the test. In black women, the #1 transmission of AIDS is through bisexual black males. So I need my sisters to be a little bit more careful with who you choose. We got homosexuals, we got heterosexuals, and then you got this thing in the middle called metrosexuals. You heard about them? Because Atlanta leads the nation in metrosexuals. These are brothers who are not gay yet. Are y'all following me? They're not gay yet, but they have all the signs. They get their eyelashes done. They get their nails done. Their jeans are tighter than yours. They belt buckle bigger than yours. They got a man bag, hazel contacts, lip gloss. He's not gay yet, but almost. Ladies, be careful of the metrosexual brother. I got an email in the hotel room today, brothers and sisters. Honest truth. While I was getting ready to come here tonight, sister said, Dr. Umar, I need your help. I just found out my significant other is bisexual. This is today. I need y'all sisters to be careful because brothers don't tell you up front. I'm a therapist. In therapy, I've had men admit to me that they were homosexual. Brothers who I wouldn't even think was homosexual if I saw them. Ladies, be careful. Sisters ask me, well, Dr. Johnson, how do I know if my man is gay? Well, I can't say absolutely because I'm not a member of that fraternity. But I'll give you a couple signs you need to look for. Number 1, study the men that your man hangs with. Because heterosexuals and homosexuals don't generally bond together. So what you need to do, next time the Super Bowl comes around and your man is watching the Super Bowl, invite all his friends over. And look for the one who don't blink. And if there's one who don't blink, you might got a flamer in the squad. And if any of them float up your steps instead of walking, be careful. Ladies, if your man accidentally puts on your underclothing by accident, be careful. Black woman, if your man your man prefers to visit you through the back door instead of the front door, you have a reason for concern.